Hey y'all, it's Joey coming at you with your morning cup of Joe.
And Jamie.
When did you get here?
I just got here. We actually had a different video planned for tonight, but I kind of got sucked into our social media, so I'm learning all about Instagram and Lord only knows what else. And so you get Joey tonight, so see you soon.
Yep, and we have decided to create a new Instagram page, so we are going to link that below. Go ahead and follow that, and that leads to the perfect segue, the morning cup of Joe. If you are familiar with our channel, you know that almost every morning I post something called Morning Cup of Joe. And what that is essentially just a quote or a saying, something that I find inspirational. And I thought that it would be good to kind of tell you the story and the reasoning that I do the Morning Cup of Joe. It originally started off as quotes and caffeine, but like a real friend, one of our friends says that's not a very good name. You should call it a Morning Cup of Joe. You know, you get an inspirational quote in the morning or a fun saying, and it's a play off your name because everybody likes to have their morning cup of coffee. If you do know me and you are one of my friends, you know that I love quotes. And that all stems back to perhaps the favorite teacher that I've ever had in my life, my 7th grade English teacher. It's said that teachers really impact your life, and this particular English teacher really did. I was also lucky enough to have his wife as a teacher, and I believe my brother had him. I'm not quite sure, but just the impact of this teacher was so profound. When my nephew, who is now in high school, ended up having the same English teacher when he was in middle school, I got super excited, and it was cool because this teacher still did a lot of the same things, still taught a lot of the same books the same way that he did when I had him almost 15 years prior. And this teacher, we'll call him Mr. R, would always put a quote on the board every single morning, like a lot of teachers do. And we had to journal it. And I remember that this teacher was just so cool. I thought that he was so much older than us and everything, but it turns out he was probably under 30. But he was just the cool teacher. He was into sports. I remember I related to him because he really liked wrestling. If he's watching this, he's probably embarrassed that I might have spilled that secret. And I'll never forget that we went on a field trip and he was wearing shorts, and I saw that he had a tattoo, which in my 7th grade mind just blew my mind that a teacher could have a tattoo. But getting those quotes each and every day that we had class and in our journal so we could reflect back on them in a later date really had an impact on me. I'm not always the best with words. I'm not going to be able to give you some great life advice or anything like that. But what I do know is quotes that inspire me could possibly inspire others. So every Sunday I sit down and I just start looking up quotes, and I create a checklist of quotes that I want to do each day. So that way throughout the week, I can share them with my friends, those who are watching, and I think that they've really enjoyed it. You know, it's meant a lot to me that my friends reach out and just say, hey, we enjoy seeing this. We enjoy your quotes. It's kind of like our little morning motivation as well. So I think that it's been pretty successful, and I'm going to keep doing them as long as I can. As long as people are enjoying them, as long as people are engaging in them, I will keep doing them. And if by some way that this teacher ever sees this video, just know that you did inspire me. Even 20 years later, you are still one of my favorite teachers that I've ever had. So you never know the impact that a teacher will have on your life. And myself, I come from a family of teachers. Both my parents were teachers. My grandparents were teachers. My extended family. So I got teachers in my lineage for as far as I know. And I know a good teacher when I see one. So if you do get a chance, if you have kids or if you yourself have your favorite teacher, be sure to let them know, because we know nowadays it's not necessarily easy being a teacher. So just let them know that you really do appreciate them. I hope you enjoyed this video. It gives you a little bit more meaning behind the Morning Cup of Joe, where I came from that. And if you haven't already, please go ahead, like and subscribe, because I will be posting those every day. And tune in tomorrow for another Cup of Joe.